All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our artificial intelligence course, and we're still doing our optimization module. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Now, last night, if you recall, we were doing node consistency, and we actually went over the process of making node A consistent by removing Monday from our domain variables. As you can see, this is what we're left with. And tonight, we're going to do the same thing for node B. So let's move down and get a look at that now. So now we can turn our attention to B. B also has a domain of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we can begin to see whether those variables satisfy the urinary constraints as well. We can see that B has a urinary constraint that specifies that B does not equal Tuesday, and that does not appear to be satisfied by the domain of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because Tuesday, this possible value that B could take on, is not consistent with this urinary constraint that B is not equal to Tuesday. So to solve that problem, we'll go ahead and remove Tuesday from B's domain. Now B's domain only has Monday and Wednesday, but it turns out there's another urinary constraint that we placed on the variable B, which is B does not equal Monday. Let's move down a little bit further, and that means that the value Monday inside of B's domain is not consistent with B's urinary constraints, because we have a constraint that says that B cannot equal to Monday, and so we can remove. Let me fix that. So we can remove Monday from B's domain also. And now we've made it through all of the urinary constraints. We've not yet considered A does not equal B constraint, which is a binary constraint. So we didn't go over that because it's a binary, so we're not considering that one yet. But as far as the urinary constraints, we've gone through all of them. But we considered all of the urinary constraints, all the constraints that involve just a single variable, and we made sure that every node is consistent with those urinary constraints. Let's go down a little bit further, and we can now see that we have enforced node consistency, that for each of these possible nodes, we can pick any of these values in the domain, and there won't be any urinary constraint that is violated as a result of it. This is our new node consistent output. So you can see down a little bit further, we have our A node, which is Tuesday and Wednesday, and we have our B node, which is only Wednesday. Now both of these nodes are both node consistent now because they don't have any constraints that violate any of these rules down here. And we did a lot more tonight. We actually started going over binary constraints, but I'm not going to dive into that tonight because it was a little extensive. But yeah, that's just the gist of it for tonight. I'll keep you guys posted as we keep moving further. For now, this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.